Perfect. We made it just in time.
Alright everyone, please take your seats so we can begin the meeting.
It's nice to see you. I almost thought you weren't gonna make it.
Yeah, we got caught up, talking.
And your picnic was fun?
Oh yeah, it was nice.
It's nice to see you all. Before we start, if you could please look up at today's meeting agenda.
Whoa, what is that?
I don't know the exact name for it, but they use it for almost every meeting. It usually just has words and sometimes paintings on it.
Do you know how it works?
Not at all. When you said the Guardians were advanced, you really meant it. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty wild when I first saw it too.
Do you know about any other kinds of machinery they have?
I've heard rumors of certain things, like ovens that cook food super fast, and screens with moving pictures, but none of it has ever been confirmed.
Pets at school would always talk about how they have these magic machines that can, like, paint pictures that move, play music without instruments, cook food in like 5 seconds.
Billy, enough with the wild rumors, please. I mean, you'd think they would have more than just a screen with words on it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They're super secretive when it comes to all their technology stuff.
That's interesting. I would think they'd want to share their knowledge with the kingdoms instead of leaving us in the Stone Age.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird how private they were about everything, but I was obviously never allowed to talk with anyone about it.
Have any of the Druids ever brought it up? Or questioned them at all?
Not that I know of, but if anyone ever tried talking to the Guardians, it obviously didn't result in anything.
Right. It's really not fair, don't you think? I mean, the Guardians are supposed to watch over the kingdoms and help them and stuff.
Well, since the Guardians are the ones who discovered this new technology stuff, it's up to them to decide whether they want to share it or not.
I guess that makes sense, but I just don't understand why they'd want to hide it so bad. Whatever inventions they have could probably help a lot of pets.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Violet. The Guardians have been around forever, and if they haven't enlightened the kingdoms by now, there must be a good reason for it.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Can we go soon? I really don't want Jules to wake up while we're still here.
Oh, come on. You know she never wakes up before 11.
Good morning. Jules, what are you doing up so early? I'm coming with you.
What? No, you're not.
Yes, I am. It's my own mother's funeral.
Jules, don't do this right now. You know the rules?
Just this once. I'll never ask to go anywhere ever again.
No, I'm sorry, but the entire kingdom is gonna be there and you're certain to be seen by someone.
So what if someone sees me? It's not like they're instantly gonna know the entire backstory.
They don't need to know the whole backstory.
Then what's the big deal? No townsperson is gonna recognize me. Nobody knows who I am.
Are you kidding? Of course no one knows you, but everyone knows your literal twin sister.
Okay, just because we look similar doesn't mean pets will instantly be suspicious and link us together.
It's more than similar. You two are genuinely identical.
But still, I don't think anyone's first thought would be to assume I was a secret twin.
Stop. This is not a debate. You're not going.
Rayne, please.
And there's nothing you could say to me right now that would change my mind.
Come on, Rayne. With how uncaring you've been towards me since she died, letting me go to her funeral is the least you could do.
Oh, really? That's the least I could do?
Oh no.
You ungrateful brat!
What?
I work my tail off every day making sure you're safe, on top of seeing patients, going to meetings, teaching Violet.
Oh, so it's all about you now? God, I've never heard anything more selfish in my life.
Guys! What's selfish is when you go around being reckless and putting yourself and us in danger.
How can I be reckless when all I'm allowed to do is sit in this house?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe answering the door to the literal royal messenger?
God, you're still on that? My eyes were covered. It wasn't even a big deal.
It is a big deal when it puts pets in danger.
Remind me again why I'm so dangerous?
Well, by housing you here for these past 17 years, I've technically been committing a crime against the royal court.
Okay, but name one time something I did directly hurt someone.
I'm not going to argue about this right now. It's been the same for your entire life. How do you still not get it?
Is it really that hard to believe I'd want to go outside every decade or so?
This is exactly what I mean. You know why you can't go outside. Or at least you should by now.
That doesn't make the isolation any easier.
What are you talking about? Your life is so easy. You don't have any responsibilities, nobody depends on you for anything, and you get to live off of me for free forever.
It's not my fault. And knowing I'm gonna spend my whole life rotting away in this house is hard, for the record.
Here we go again. You are one of the most self-centered pets I know.
What can I say? I must have learned it from the best.
God, it's times like this that makes me wish I never.
What was that?
You wish you never saved me?
You wish you would have just left me to die out in the woods.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't have to. I heard you loud and clear.
Jules,
I would say sorry for ruining your life. But based on this conversation, it looks like you might have deserved it.
Come on, Violet. We're going.
It's okay, Violet.
Jules, I'm sure she didn't mean any of that.
I honestly don't even care if she meant it or not. But it would make a lot of sense if she did.
I've been trying to get her to be nicer to you, but she just doesn't.
It's okay.
Just know that I care about you so much, and I'm on your side completely.
Violet, come on. Go with her.
Are you sure?
Yes. And give my sister a hug for me, if you can.
Yeah, of course, but are you sure you're okay?
I promise I'm fine.
Violet, I'm leaving now.
Hey, MICHAELA.
Hi, Simon.
Do you know who that is over there, talking to Rayne?
Oh, I think that's her apprentice.
Have you met her before?
Yeah, she came to the palace with Rayne the other day. You didn't meet her?
No, I must have been gone. She really doesn't come around much, does she?
I've only seen her at the palace a couple of times.
A bit odd, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know much about Druid stuff, so maybe apprentices just don't come to the palace or something.
Perhaps.
Come in.
Hello, Anna. If you're not too busy, I have something I'd like to discuss with you quickly.
Sure, yeah. It might be nice to get my mind off things for a minute. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, as you know, your coronation is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Well, I'm just here to tell you about a little something I have planned that will hopefully be happening before that.
Really? And what might that be?
Well, I think it's in both yours and the Clover Kingdom's best interest for you to be married before you're being crowned queen.
That seems unnecessary.
Well, with your mother dying so suddenly...
My mom died from an infection. That had nothing to do with genetics. Therefore, my health is unrelated to her condition.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, go on.
As I was saying, your mother's sudden death made me realize that unexpected things can happen. And it's good to have a plan in place, just in case.
But I am obviously way younger than my mom, and the likelihood of me dying from a random illness is way lower.
You aren't invincible, Anna, and your health isn't the only reason why this marriage is needed.
What do you mean?
I know a lot has happened this past week, and I know it's been really hard, but don't think I forgot about your little sneaking out incident.
You think I don't regret going to that party? I literally almost missed out on saying goodbye to my mom for the last time. It was a big mistake, and...
Exactly my point. Rulers of kingdoms don't have room to make big mistakes.
It wasn't just me who went to that party, remember? Will, Lena, Lizzie, and James were all there too, on top of all the other princes and princesses from the other kingdoms.
Are any of them about to be queen of the Clover Kingdom? Right, I didn't think so. This is about you, Anna. You're the eldest princess on the court, meaning you're supposed to be a good role model for the younger kids. And you're also an heiress, meaning you're supposed to make a good impression on the other kingdoms.
What about Will?
What about Will?
I'm assuming he's the one you're setting me up with, right?
I hadn't gotten there yet, but you've assumed correctly. Why do you bring him up all of a sudden?
Because you're making me out to be unpredictable, reckless, and irresponsible, when your soon-to-be king has literally done all of the same things.
Listen, Anna. This marriage is going to go through, whether you like it or not. I came here to inform you of it, not to debate with you on whether or not it should happen.
You can't just force me to marry him against my will.
Oh, but I can. Let's not forget, you're a minor, and for the next few months, I am your legal guardian. Don't be selfish. This is the best way to ensure the future of the kingdom.
There's no use arguing. Just cooperate until you and Will can think of a way to get out of it. Okay, fine. I give up. I'll marry him.
Wow, that's really mature of you. Seriously, us being on the same page makes planning so much easier.
Okay.
I'll leave you now. And don't worry, you know I always have the kingdom's best interest in mind.
Right. Wait, before you go, have you talked to Will?
Yes, actually. I just got done talking to him and his mother before coming here to you.
And what did he say when you told him about everything?
He seemed pretty excited, and he didn't make any objections. A lot more grateful than you were.
You can go now, Simon.
Already out the door.
Come on, Will. We were supposed to find a way out of this, not willingly give in. And Simon. He says he has good intentions, but it really seems like there's something weird going on. I wish you were here, Mom. You would be the best person to talk to right now. I can't talk to Will because I have no idea where his head is at. And Lizzie and Lena don't even know about the wedding. Dear Jack, thank you for writing me. I'm really needing to talk to someone at the moment, so get ready for a bit of a vent. Boy, do I have a lot to catch you up on. Firstly, this is going to sound strange, but I had a secret twin sister that I didn't know about until my mom died. I know, it sounds crazy, but seriously, if you're surprised reading it on paper, think about how I felt when my mom literally said that to me out loud right before she was about to die.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, good to see you. How's everything going? Let's just say plans are most definitely in motion. Making good progress then, I assume? Oh yes, Star and Moon were easily taken care of, and negotiations with Diamond and Flower should be done within the next week. And for Clover? Well, you obviously present a bit of a problem there. I sincerely apologize. Oh, don't worry. But of course I had to tell Lily and Thomas about our little conflict of interest. How did they react to hearing about us? They were mostly surprised that we've been able to hide it for this long. Well, we have had a few close calls over the years. Right. They also tried to accuse me of treason. Wow, that's a little harsh. I get where they're coming from, though. I mean, you are the enemy, after all. But I assured them that you're playing for our team, and that you have plenty of valuable information for us. So how are they planning on dealing with Clover, then? Well, that's where we had to compromise. They agreed to keep you safe as long as we could think of a way to get your monarch to transfer power willingly. Otherwise, they said they would just use force like they did with all the other kingdoms. And at that point, your safety wouldn't really be a priority anymore. Okay, well, I've solidified the engagement between Will and Anna so that the ceremony can happen as soon as possible before the coronation. Remind me again how Will is involved in all of this? Well, after we get Anna to step down from the throne, we still need another ruler to do the transfer of power. And how are you going to get him to agree to that? He's completely in love with Anna, so at the threat of calling off the engagement, he basically agreed to do whatever I asked him to. Wow, okay, well that works out nicely for us. But we're still missing the most important piece, which is, how are we getting Anna to step down without having her at gunpoint? Right. Well, I actually just had some information confirmed for me that would work perfectly as leverage against our dear Anna.